Like you're gonna use a
This is
huge
true.
tuba to like guard us all. Tuba,
Nah, fuck y'all.
No,
tuba shield.
it's not a tuba, it's a sousaphone. Shut up. Anyways.
Anyways, yeah, episode 8 of Jesus Christ. Thank you, Plum. All right, it's episode 8 of Kilala. Does anyone want to do the recap?
Basically, monkey go away. We ran from monkey. Waddled away from monkey. We
That sounded weird. That sounded like a meme.
and we were on a boat, and Anolani decided to go like yeet. You were encapsulated in this goddamn bubble. Anyways, we yeeted away from the monkey while monkey was inside capsule. And we were on boat, and
I didn't understand
I'm
shit.
so I'm so confused.
I'm
we
so
were on boat,
confused.
and Konya, and Konya goes there. and
I didn't understand shit.
Does anyone want to do an actual recap?
and,
If only I had a memory more than a goldfish.
and we're good. So I'm gonna say yeet. Bye
Let's
bye.
just
Yo. Pause. Take a breath. Stop laughing and then continue talking.
Take the floor and die.
Anyway, an actual recap. Our players have set off in their travels and to heading towards to Nadasaloy. The first day on the first night they encountered an amamongo, a giant silverback gorilla with horns on its face, quite hungry for some travelers. Um, they were able to maneuver the boat away from the Amomongo thanks to Anolani's quick thinking of throwing a bead of force into the Amomongo, caging it inside of a bubble force bubble.
Wait, that's what happened?
Yeah, you were there. You were there.
I was on the trance this whole time.
Christ. On the second day on their travel, Pepe Jaeger, one of the sidekicks that the players have attained, has earned, uh, uh, was willing to teach Regej the two of the four tenets of the open waters, to help Regej turn into a paladin as well, like Pepe Jaeger. It was like halfway through the lesson, Regej decided to yeet himself out of the boat, out of sheer fear and terror, for Pepe Jaeger's lustrous voice, if I do say so for myself. Um,
Lustrous.
Long story short, Pepe Jaeger almost died, but he didn't, and now he loves the party even more.
Oh god.
Even though we wanted to kill him in the first place, sure.
So mad.
Well,
Uh,
we need the muscle, so.
in contrast to what happened with Pepe Jaeger, their other sidekick, Richie Zambrano, the Balete elf, Timawa, got a little bit annoyed, got a little bit offended by Regej's constant yapping and intrusive questions regarding his past, regarding his past experiences, and he likes the party a little less than they started out with.
So is this a dating simulator?
It could be.
Oh god. No, you were simping over NPCs.
Oh, and then I think your mic is echoing
Echoing.
everyone.
How could it echo?
Like
You're-
could you- with settings. Oop. I think you shouldn't check.
Parang
Tarum.
check check.
Is it better now?
It kind of
There you
is.
go.
A bunch of noise.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's better. That's great. Thank you for the
Wait,
noise
wait.
check.
Penis. Okay.
Okay, now it's great. Thank you for that. Christ.
Breast milk is boob gum.
Um. After that, on the oh, now I'm echoing.
I
Uh,
think it's when the mic peaks. Onan, have you tried
It's
putting your
my
voice
noise is
settings
correct.
to like to like
Are you are you wearing your headphones,
I
earphones?
am. I am.
Hmm, that's weird.
have you decided to like do push to talk or
oh yeah, that's better.
or
Yeah.
how about like you change your input sensitivity?
So sensitivity.
Like you could like
It's,
how
it's
your mic
fine.
picks up.
It's fine. I'm already at push to talk. It's
Okay.
fine.
All right. All right. Okay. That will hopefully that will filter out all the nonsense that Onin the player would say. Hopefully.
No, you know what? No, don't be a push to talk.
Nah.
You know, it's just a simple button press. You're not gonna stop me.
All right. Well, one can dream. At the end of the journey, the party has finally reached the river village of Nadasaloy as Vergesh's folding boat reaches the shores of the river village. They see houses on stilts. They see wooden bridges connecting each house. Also saw a crocodile gently nudge the boat away, avoiding rocks in their path. They also saw the children playing along with the crocodile as well. They see balete elves that look very similar to Richie, carrying dried wood, carrying the carcass of their latest hunt, and a bunch of other materials and resources. Everyone has through their journey, through their collective experience of traveling together, the uh, the party has now leveled up to level 4. So we worked out the HP and the levels for that. Nobody decided to multi-class this time. Well,
Nobody rolled the wrong dice, I swear.
nobody thought that they had 50 HP. No, no, it's fine. It's okay.
It's fine.
Fine.
You may have big you may have big HP, but you do not have big hits.
So yeah, you see a contrast to Kailahon, the river village of Nadasaloy, is very open space. Not a lot of trees are covering the sky here in Nadasaloy. You also see terraces of granaries, kind of like the rice terraces that we have here in the Philippines. Um, and yeah, you have reached the river village of Nadasaloy. As Richie told you before you arrived here, you can visit the Datu Kasunod, to ask for additional resources and assistance. You can try going directly to the Balete tree, which is the whole point of getting to Nadasloy in the first place. Or you could also pay your respects by going towards the spirit houses, the ones that the trees that represent the contracts and the vows and the promises that people make to each other.
Leo but Tagalog.
Liway ba Tagalog? um,
Can I
so
sleep with Richie?
sleep with Richie.
Wait, what? What? Huh?
I'm a bard. I should be sleeping with at least someone.
That is a
I
stereotype, and I hope that you were progressive enough to break
No,
away from that.
no.
I
No,
I mean,
Johnny.
Christ.
Uh,
Well, what do you
at some point, I'll be sleeping with someone. Okay.
I mean, you can definitely try. I can't say as a DM. I can't directly say no to this.
Filipino
What
Shangli.
in the Hamilton?
Filipino Shangli. Filipino Shangli. Filipino Shangli. Now get ready for Jean Hilario.
Jesus Christ. So, what do you guys plan to do?
I plan to sleep with Richie.
Well, yeah, you're gonna have
to.
to describe to me your attempt at this.
I'm just kidding.
This does not deserve Bush to talk. I need to talk throughout this. I'm gonna talk throughout this whole days.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna sleep with Tito Bill. What?
Huh?
But
He's not here.
I mean,
When we go back, hello.
you
We're
go
still
back.
alive. We're still alive, and he's gonna be like, yeah.
Your only choice is Richie and the Paladin.
Nah, fuck that motherfucker. I'm gonna hump a tree instead.
So Lilith, you can definitely try to woo Richie if you'd like. You're gonna have to describe to me how you're attempting this.
Oh wait, I know that he is serious and stuff, right?
Hmm?
So in a Jake Peralta style,
Oh.
I would try to do something dumb to get his affection.
If you're looking for something dumb, why not ask the two children for him?
Nah,
God damn it.
I'm Jake. I can do something by myself.
Alright, you're gonna have to describe to me specifically what you're doing
Okay.
to do this.
So where are we at?
You're still
Nadasaloy.
you're in Nadasaloy, you're reaching the you're still on the river, you're still on the boat with Richie and everyone else.
Okay. So I hop off the boat, and then by the it's a river, right?
Yes, it is a river.
So by the river bank, I started point. You know that scene in Brooklyn Nine-Nine where Jake is like they were at the tower where Die Hard was shot,
Oh yeah,
and he was like, "Hey, look, it's the thing. Take a picture with me in it."
yeah. Richie says, "What's a picture?"
It's not a picture. Like I'm just like pointing around. Hey, look, it's a pebble. Hey, look, it's a big ass tree.
Wait, Greg Edge just looking at the sidelines, like,
What
did somebody say picture?
Richie looks at kind of looks at you, and he's like, you know, I thought when I went on this trip, I expected there to be at least 2 adults, but now I
Hey,
realize it's
Hey,
just
look,
me.
it's grass.
I will let you do a. I'm gonna call this a persuasion roll because you're trying to persuade him into liking you enough to sleep with him.
Is this
Uh,
a charisma?
I'm not gonna sleep with him.
Yeah, I know. You know, just to make trying to
But then this more count as a charisma.
I'm gonna I'm gonna call this a persuasion check. I'll call this DC 14. If you can go higher than that, then Richie would like you specifically just a little bit. Or at the very least, he'd be a little bit interested in you. Whether the nature of that interest, you know, will depends.
50.
Okay, all right, hold on.
I like 15 plus 8.
Plus, okay, right. You guys have very high charisma.
Let's go.
Lilith, you look at you look at Richie, and he usually has a really stoic face, very hard to read face, but
Oh,
you can kind of tell that he kind of looks at you in a very you see that he kind of has a slight, like the slightest bit of emotion and interest. He like he's watching over you for a much longer period of time than he usually does. So there's that. Hold
Let's
on.
go.
Second Christ, I'm gonna have to make a note of this.
My
Halt and Jake Peralta. Let's fucking go.
While this is happening, I look at Anolani. I think they're gonna.
I just look at him
Look,
like
it's a mushroom.
this is nah.
What's everyone else doing?
I just
I-
look at Gosh and I'm like, I don't want to talk about this. I gave you some respects and I want to learn what the fuck happened when I was born. So to the spirit trees.
I look for Pepe Jaeger. Hey, you see what they're doing over there? What do you think's gonna happen? Oh, I need him talk.
What are you pointing at?
I'm pointing at Lilith and Richie.
Oh, Pepe Yeager says, "Agagi Perry. I don't like to deal with that kind of relationship, Perry. That's very private, Perry. I don't want to pry."
You know what? I'm gonna just leave everyone and start walking to the spirit like where
Rude.
trees are.
The spirit
like-
houses.
Yeah, I'm like, bye.
I,
You know that meme where like that one kid is just like doing like the peace sign and he suddenly just disappears, like
Ah.
he starts bleeding.
Fades away.
I, oh wait. Let's just leave the two of them alone and let's go.
Cool.
Yes, the
Let's
two
go,
of
let's
us.
go.
But yeah.
So you guys dock the boat onto the shores of Nadasaloy. You see a Balete elf walk up to you and says, we all will be willing to hold on to your boat for you. Who should I write the name down to as?"
Pepe Jaeger.
Wait. Who is talking again?
It's a Balete elf. He is asking you. He's saying that he can take care of your boat for you. Make sure that it's still docked. Make sure that nobody touches it. But he's asking you what name should he put the boat under.
No need to watch over a boat.
It
Chong,
folds.
Chong,
Uh,
and
you-
it falls right into my hand.
the boat folds back into a cube, and into your hand.
Magic.
Look at that.
Brass hands.
The Balete elf says, "Oh, it's one of you people, kind of people. Okay, all right.
What do you
I
mean?
know when I'm not.
You people.
I'll take my leave now." And he walks away without another word.
No, I run after him. I'm like, see you suckers. I'm running after that dude.
I just look at him like, fuck. Well, I'm stuck with Pepe Jaeger.
He said, "Agagi Perry." It's gonna be one of those kind of moments, no, when all the characters are all the people are hanging out with each other, while splitting off into groups. No, Perry. Agagi. That's what I really like. I really like that. You and- You and I, Anolani, you and I are gonna have a life-changing bonding experience.
Ew.
I just look at him with like disgust in my eyes and I like silently just like smile with like just some pain. I'm like, yeah. I give him a thumbs up. Very life changing. Might get some trauma in the process, but who knows?
Ragesh, you run up to the Balete elf that you were speaking with earlier. Is there anything? What do you want? What would you want to say?
Excuse me, sir, but do you have a problem with me and my group?
No, not with your group specifically. It's just I don't deal. I'm already having trouble dealing with one artificer. I wouldn't want to deal with another.
Artificer? Do tell more.
Give me a persuasion check.
Ah,
You have a minus one
Alright.
persuasion.
I know. Oh, I got a 12.
Oh, neat. Hold on, this guy is not hostile towards you. He's a little bit indifferent. What did you get? 12? 14?
Yep.
So
12. He says there's artificers, those magic engineers kind of people. I'm sure that I'm sure you guys have a whole club about it. I'd rather not deal with another one. Not like our village already has to deal with one of you guys. Why do you have to come here now?
Wait, there's another artificer in your village?
As if you didn't know. If you
Uh,
don't mind, I have actual work to deal
wait,
with.
wait, 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 wait. I will leave you alone if you tell me where the artificer is.
Just look for the explosion somewhere in the village. I'm sure you're gonna find them.
I run and look for explosions.
All right. Lilith, what are you up to?
I just followed them to wherever they are with my bestie Richie.
Your bestie, Richie.
Yeah, my bestie.
Are you gonna follow anyone in particular? Because it seems like
Oh,
Regesh
Plum. I mean,
Ano
Anlani.
lang.
and with Annalani. All right, cool.
Yeah,
Hold on.
I don't want her to suffer.
Richie
Tap him
says.
up.
So you mentioned that you wanted to go to the spirit houses, right, Annalani?
Yep.
Cool. All right. I know the way. I've been there a couple of times. Let's head over there.
Mm.
You guys follow Richie Zambrano deeper into the village. As you do, you see more than just Balete elves around this area. You also see a bunch of umalagads, the albino crocodile humanoid creatures walking about. You see a few humans every now and then, but this village is mostly inhabited by Balete elves and Umalaga dragonborns. As
Me.
you, hmm?
I'm sorry, I was in the background imagining, what if Alalani plays Chinese Carter with one of the kids in the village?
So yeah, now as you guys follow Richie, you reach this clearing in the middle of the forest. There's a huge like circular patch of grass. The sky is very open. The sky is very clear. Trees all around you in all directions. And in the very center of it is a stone altar. With nothing on it. It's just a simple stone table, like a stone altar in the middle of this field. You guys feel you guys feel a very cool and soft breeze around you as you step into this space. And Richie speaks up and says, "Here's the spirit houses." It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Be like,
Hey,
silent.
this is inside joke.
Yeah, I know.
He
Well-
doesn't want to break character.
What would you guys like to do?
Can I just tug on like Richie and I look at him and I'm like, could you give me a little history lesson about these houses again?
The spirit houses are the trees themselves. Spirits live inside these trees, representing as living contracts, living testimonies to promises of marriage, of transactions, of partnership of any kind. Most couples will go here to profess their love for each other, to give each other their vows, and if a spirit would bless them, they would inhabit a tree, and usually that tree would be planted by the people in question, by the parties involved, and whatever spirit decides to bless their union will inhabit that growing bud until it becomes fully grown.
So, mind if we pay our respects to the spirits?
That would be a really good idea.
Anyways, I roll.
Well, is there anything that you are wanting to happen in particular?
I'm like, yes. Like, there's a bunch of wisps. Like, are there a bunch of wisps rolling around? Like, since we're in spirit.
It's the middle of the day, so even if there were wisps, it would be very difficult to see them.
I mean, like, since Analani's special, can she see that?
Give me an Arcana check. I'll call this DC 12. You'll be able to see a spirit of sorts.
DC these nuts?
I saw that
Got
coming from
him.
a mile away.
I got a 13.
13. You look around you and you do see some form of like energy emanating from these trees. You don't see anything humanoid, you don't see any form that these spirits seem to take up, but you do feel it's as if that your own body can feel the essence and the energy that is coming off of these trees. So you are very much aware of the life that is just surrounding you in this place. But yeah, that's the most that you're able to pick up.
So I look at Richie and I'm like, question. Do
Yes.
you see any type of spirit since you're native here? Like, you have any, like, since you have ethnicity over here, so at least you had a type of blessing of seeing such spirits and wisps around?
I am a third generation Balete elf. I was born naturally. Not I came into this plane, to this into this realm as I am now. Never once in my life was I able to experience being a pure spirit.
No, Ruby went away.
Oh, Groovy went away?
It's
Yeah.
rhythm. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Rhythm.
Rhythm? That's weird.
He was
I
like,
had-
yeah, yeet.
I had it on loop. Anyway, he says, I've never been a full spirit ever, so I'm not. I don't believe that I can see any spirits. I do feel the existence of the spirits in these trees, but that's pretty much all I can feel.
So, question, like, so since I still have some leftover power from Tulay Lupa, can I at least have one? Like, since this won't be that much of a hassle, I guess. Like, can I, like, like, hand him, like, I reach out to his hand and like a little bit of breeze that comes out of it.
You reach out your hand to him, and as you touch his hand, he looks at you in a way that he's very confused as to what you're trying to do. He looks up, he looks around him, and give me an insight check to see if you can read his emotion right now. Call it DC 18.
I got an 11.
It's very hard to tell. You see him. It looks like he's emotionless. Doesn't look like you're getting any kind of reaction from him. Whether he can see anything or not, you can't tell for sure.
Meanwhile, ano Nani? Yes, God powers. Anyways, I just let go, and the breeze just woof, just just echoes around everyone. And even though like it's not that heavy as before when Tulailupa was still around, it's just a little bit of breeze.
Pepe Yeager speaks up and says, Agegi Perry, I didn't know that there was this kind of place here in Timanduk, ha? Hey, Richie, if that's true, maybe we could make a contract, no, with the rest of the party so that we can promise to always be together like a couple of broskies, no?
I silently cry. As much as I hate you, yeah, that sounds very wholesome.
I shot him a look like, bro. Say it normally.
Stan Pepe's wholesomeness, yeah. Richie looks at you, Lilith, and says, I didn't bring a tree with me. I didn't bring a sapling with me.
Can we use one of your pieces of your hair?
No.
Oh, okay.
And either way, Ragesh isn't with us.
Alright.
Alright,
Alright.
Ragesh. I forgot about it.
All right, we have another party member.
I wonder where he is.
Meanwhile, Ragesh.
Meanwhile,
Ragesh, give me a perception check. Perception check to look for explosions in the area.
hi Belle.
Hi, Belle.
Wait, I was downstairs.
Oh, okay.
Bruh. Meanwhile,
My computer just blue screened, so I had to fix it.
Oh, no.
oh no.
Perception, right?
Perception check, yes.
Yeah, I got a 17. Okay, time to continue. Let's continue fixing.
Okay. With a 17 check, you hear a loud bang somewhere in the middle of the village. You also see a puff of black smoke billow up into the air. And you can make out a general direction of where that was headed.
To the bomb site.
To the bomb site.
You walk yourself. You walk your way there. You make your way towards the explosion, and you see a little workshop with all by its lonesome. It's not connected to any other house. It's not connected to any other structure. It's a sole workshop standing on wooden stilts, and the only bridge that is on it is the bridge that you have to climb up to get in there. It is currently there's smoke currently coming out of it. You can smell something really unnatural, very chemical, that you are unfamiliar with. Otherwise, you would have known that you smell gasoline.
Pollution.
You hear somebody cough out of the black smoke, and you see somebody wearing some goggles, black soot all over their faces. You see that the branches and the leaves on their hair is sort of singed. There's tiny little fires starting on their hair. And then and you see them coming out of the smoke. What would you like to do?
I tell to myself, I found our demolitions expert. I I immediately yell out, "Hey, are you okay?"
You call out to this person and says, I'm I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry. I'm okay. I'm okay. You see them take off their goggles, and you see that it is a female balete elf wearing a blacksmith's apron with a leather apron, some gloves around her. And she's also wearing a necklace around her neck with a stone dangling in the middle. She calls out and says, I didn't break anything in your house, did I? I promise I'll fix that."
Wait, that's not your house?
It's not my house, it's my workshop. But sometimes when I do these kind of experiments, I tend to break something from someone else's house. Did you happen to see a metal pipe that's shaped like an L? Did it fly off anywhere? Did you see it?
I disregard what she just said and I look at her with my eyes beaming in joy. She's perfect.
She's sick. Yeah.
I didn't say anything about her being sick.
Her ass is plump.
I said,
I guess it's canon now.
perfect.
It's canon now. The demolition expert is thick. So
But I said perfect. I said, she's perfect. How did you get
You
sick
know
from that?
you know the girl from Boku no Hero, the one that creates like stuff.
Mei Hatsume.
no.
No.
Yamamaru,
Yeah. That's her.
Yaomomo. Yeah. Essentially, yes.
That's her.
So yeah. That's what do you want to do, Ragesh?
I immediately go up to her workshop and I confront her. Do you want to join my crew?
Ah, what kind of crew is this? What do you need to blow up?
Oh! In the inside, I'm like, we need to get her.
You need to
well-
blow me. I'm just kidding.
I'm like, oh, well, you see, there's this big evil sorceress, who uses her crab necklace to kill everyone, and we need boom booms.
Ah, I see. So you're one of those adventurers that's trying to come after a big bad evil guy, huh?
Oh my god, yes!
Oh my God.
It's perfect that you said that. I am not in. I am not interested. I'm busy at the moment. But thanks for the invitation, though.
Perception.
Oh, wait.
Perception. check.
Wait. What if I give you the creative freedom to do as much bombs as you can while on the journey with us?
What kind of bombs are we talking about? What kind of bombs are you in need of, anyway?
Fart
What
bombs.
what kind of bombs can you do?
I can make the kind of bombs that make everything green turn blue and everything blue turns red. I have no idea how that happens, but it happens. It's amazing. There's also a bomb that can turn big things into small things, but small things turn into medium-sized things. I could never get any of these things to work the way I intended them to be. There's also some bombs that can just like I have these kind of bombs, and she pulls out a paper kind of contraption. She pulls a string, and then confetti pops out.
Oh. Regeja's eyes just gleam with excitement. You are going to have to come with. Don't you want to test your bombs on evil live things without getting worried about quote unquote friendly fire?
Here's the thing, though. I was never intending to make bombs. They just turn into bombs. You know, so you can classify them as explosives, but they were never really intended to be explosives. None of the things I make are supposed to explode. And I'd like to succeed at things. Thank you very much.
Can we find Rakesh while this conversation's happening?
Give
I
it.
wanted.
Give me a while. You guys are still at the spirit houses.
Yes, I'm drawing her right
persuasion.
now. I'm giving her booba.
Yes, big booba.
Ragesh, is there anything you want to say? Anything else you want to talk to her about?
Persuasion check.
Is Onin still there?
I think his. Can we stand in like while he's dying?
Anyway, while we're waiting for Onin to get back, let's cut back to you guys. Meanwhile, you guys are still at the spirit houses. You see Richie standing in the middle of the field by the altar. You see him like gliding his fingers across the altar.
Damn, she thick. Sorry.
Yep. I'm drawing her right now.
You guys have a really solemn, very wholesome moment. Even with hearing Pepe Yeager in the background.
I like my little headcanon that he normally just speaks when no one's around.
No, he talks like that even in the privacies of his own room. He always talks like that.
They've shown.
I wonder how he sounds like when during doing the snoo.
Huh?
I wonder how like I look at Lilith. I wonder how he sounds like in bed.
Why?
I'm
Also,
joking.
they show the drawing on stream.
I'm trying. Give me a moment.
She's thick. Big booba. Big booba?
Hold up, my
Small
anatomy
booba.
is off.
There. I am gonna have to readjust my own screen. Because reasons. Because math.
Yes, math. I mean math.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Sick.
Why do you sound like that? Not disgust.
I can see it on stream.
There we go. All right, we're back. Cool. So
And then you have to readjust it once Onin comes back.
what once all right, once Onin comes back. Christ. Ah. No, this is oh, internet died. Oh no. Oh, there you are.
Hello,
Hello.
sir.
Yes.
Is
Sir?
my internet back?
Yep.
Cool.
You're back.
Yay!
Sir.
So
Hello, sir.
where did we cut off to?
The demolitionist, as we're started to call her, she says that she did not really intend any of her inventions to be bombs. They just turned out to be bombs. They're just classified as bombs because of how explosive they are. But she doesn't really want to make bombs. She'd like to succeed in making the things that she wants to make. So she's still declining your offer.
Persuasion.
Okay, what if like I direct you to an artificer that I know who can help you, while at the same time you help us with your accidental explosives.
Who is this artificer that you're talking about? As far as I know, I am the one and only and first artificer in the entire island of Timanduk.
What's an artificer?
Artificers are magic engineers. You know
Well-
how wizards are magic nerds, warlocks are magic sugar babies, bards are magic pimps, and
Magic horse.
yeah, magic whores. Artificers are magic engineers.
Well, you
Okay,
see,
continue.
there's this man named Abel, and he gave me this folding boat. Mm.
Ah, it's really good to
I
see. It's really nice to see that Tito Abel keeps my contraptions with him.
oh,
Wait,
you're the
what?
one who made this.
Who did? I'm the one who made it. Of course I was.
Is there any way to write the the words that make it large, small, and back to normal?
No, no, that was a reason why I didn't make it into the market.
That's more
Can you
reason
make
for her
another
to
one?
join us. Out
Sorry.
of character. That out of character. That's more reason
Can
for her to join us. If she knows Tito Bill.
yeah. Well, well, well. Tito Abel trusted me with your folding boat. Shouldn't that be like a sign that me and my party can be trusted as companions?
It's not an issue of whether or not I can trust you, little man. It's an issue of I have an ongoing project.
Okay, what's your ongoing project?
I'm trying to trap a soul.
Wait,
A
what?
soul? Wait.
Dave's face.
Do you need someone dead?
That's a good question. I haven't thought about that.
Are
Oh,
we sacrificing Pepe Yeager?
Please stop.
well, what if I tell you that you could practice your project of soul trapping while you're on a journey with us? You see, we're always on the verge of life and death and killing bad guys, and then you're like, oh, a dead person. Let me see if my contraption can work. Oh, nope, the calibration's wrong. Gotta have to fix it for the next test subject.
Here's
Hmm.
the thing. Giant, medium-sized humanoids are very difficult to work with. Because sometimes, right now, I'm working with squirrels. And sometimes they turn into aswang. Have you ever seen an aswang squirrel? It's not pretty to look at. Imagine what it would look like if I did that on a medium-sized humanoid. I'd
Dave,
rather
I
not see that.
Sorry.
I
Dave,
may
I
be
can't
crazy,
start
but I'm
that.
not. I'm not. I may be crazy, but I'm not a crackhead.
You're not? I'm just kidding.
Okay,
Uh,
I'm not
okay.
there.
What if we try it on fish? You see, an aswang fish can't survive without water. Hmm.
have you ever
I
seen an
I
aswang
can,
fish?
look.
Cthulhu.
By common sense, would an aquatic aswang be able to survive without water?
Hmm. Hold on. Jesus Christ, you're making me roll for this.
Let's fucking go.
Give me a persuasion check. I'll call this a DC 15. And I'm gonna roll for the DC as well. This person has wisdom score of, let's say, -1. Because how freaking dumb, because of how much of a dumbass she is.
And I'm the one with charisma -1.
Alright, roll for
All
it.
right,
Give me a persuasion check.
persuasion.
Yep.
I got a 2.
I rolled a 2 as well. But there's a -1 on that. I wanted to see if you're gonna get a natural 1 on this. God. She says, "Alright, tell you what. If you can give me if you can bring me a fish, and you're gonna have to name the fish. I'm asking you for a pet fish. Bring them over to me. I'll see what I can do with it. I'll try to experiment on it, and if it works, I'll think about joining you."
Oh, no
think
need.
about it.
Let me just do something real quick. I throw the box like, dude. I remember putting some fish inside the boat.
Okay.
I I pull out the fish in the makeshift in the makeshift box in the boat that I put it in. It's like, see, this one's name is Fishy. This one's name is this one's name is Mickey. This one's name is Donald. And they're still squirming around.
You're
We
still
can name the
alive.
other one. We can name the other one Goofy if you want, but you know,
Oh my god.
I feel like we're edging really close to being DMCA by a really big company. I'd rather not.
okay, we'll call them Mikey, Gaffy, and Doland.
No.
Which one of them do you want to give to this person?
Of course, the one with the biggest name, Mikey.
Mikey. All right. Jesus Christ. The artificer
Mikey.
looks at the fish. Looks at you. Looks at the fish again. Like, you serious?
I mean, if you want Gaffy, why not? I also hand her Gaffy the fish.
Nah. I think this is okay. I'll give it a try. She goes.
Oh wait, can I watch you do? Can I watch you do your thing?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Before you do, though, where is it? She pulls out a bamboo scroll. She unfurls it, and she asks, "Can you sign your name over here, please?"
Please read the contract.
I read the contract first.
It's
Hmm.
it's a contract that says that she is not responsible for any injury, harm, or death caused inside her workshop.
I look at the contract. I throw it away. I've almost died twice on this journey, and it's only been a week. Hit me.
Oh, good, perfect. You're the first one who actually signed that. Cool. All right. Come on in. You enter her workshop and you see all of these vials and mechanisms, all these really weird looking boxes and squares that seems to come to life. You see some sort of energy source emanating on one corner. You also see some really weird looking vines on the ceiling. You would have known this if you were smart enough. You would have known these to be wires and cables. And
A robotic arm moving up and down.
she what?
A robot arm moving up and down.
To crush peanuts, right?
Sure.
Aha, that's not the type of nuts it does, but yeah.
The degeneracy.
Not.
You see her walk up to a machine, and you see that there is a container for two containers. She puts the fish inside one of the containers. You see that the fish is a little bit too big for it. She says,
Uh-oh.
all of these are squirrel sized. So she closes it.
Wait, there are fish bigger than squirrels?
Yeah. They're
I mean-
longer. Fish are longer than squirrels.
Mikey Moose and Donald Dick. Dolan Dick.
God damn it.
And Gaffy.
She you see that the one container is connected to another container that is empty, and then there's the wires connecting them is also connected to another contraption that looks like a microphone. And she says, "What did you say the name was?"
Mikey.
Mikey. She flips a couple of dials. She turns a couple of dials, turns on some switches. She leads into the microphone and she says, "Mikey," and you hear the words echo as she speaks into it. You notice a really electric purplish energy travels from the microphone into the wires. You see the fish inside the container kind of start to glow very intensely. You see it kind of start to shake as well. And then you see the other container start to emit smoke inside of it, as if something is manifesting inside the container. And you start to see something start to get extracted away from Mikey the fish.
Oh
Something
my god.
something translucent, something
Ghost goop.
something close to ghost goop. And then she says, "Oh," she puts back her goggles in and she says, "You might want to close your eyes for this, or not.
Wait,
I'm not your
wait.
boss."
Was I grabbed an empty vial and just put it over my eyes.
You see
Is
that
that for like goggles?
the act as goggles.
Bruh.
You see that the ghost goop start to really start to detach from
Ghost
from the fish until I have to roll for this.
Ghost coom.
No.
Ghost.
32. What happens on 32?
You experience quarter life crisis.
You Jesus Christ. You as this thing is started to, you see that it's starting to work. All of a sudden you see a portal open up above you guys, a really sickly red, very ominous. You have a feeling, you hear fire and screams coming out of this portal, and then the container from the fish opens and sucks the fish right right out of the container, and then the portal disappears.
Sucky, sucky.
Was that supposed to happen?
You see the artificer says, that was either a portal to a different realm, to another dimension, or it was a giant portal monster? Question mark? I can't really tell for sure.
Has that happened before?
No, it is the first time it's ever happened.
High quality fish high five.
I highly doubt it has anything to do with your fish.
High quality fish high five.
It gives you a high five.
Yeah.
I'm drawing it so thick, Jesus Christ.
Still though, it didn't work. Maybe I guess fish wasn't the answer to this.
But it didn't turn into an aswang.
It didn't, but it also didn't work.
But it didn't turn into an aswang.
Yeah, but it also didn't work.
Yeah, but that means there is guaranteed safety if we keep experimenting with sea creatures.
If that was the case, I'll be fine. I live in a river village. I don't need your help.
We'll be going through the oceans, much bigger fish to fry. Ever tried it with a shark?
Ooh, I'm gonna need a bigger container for that.
Ever tried it with an octopus?
Those are very smart creatures.
Which has 5 hearts, right?
Ooh, I wonder if it has anything to do with heart. Hold out the notebook, writes it down.
See?
Cthulhu.
See? Look, if you join us in our adventure, we will give you as much creativity in your experiment as you want.
Squidward.
I mean, you could. Oh, have you ever tried it on a sponge or a starfish
Accidentally creates
crabs?
Jesus Christ! I swear,
you
Onin
tried it
is
on a
really
squirrel.
Onin is really testing the boundaries of DMCA. I love it and hate it at the same time. Because I'll be the one in
Tried it
trouble.
out with squirrels.
Call it SpongeBob.
You tried it out with squirrels. Why not try it out with?
It looks
Oh my
like
God.
without your apron.
Oh my god. It's an actual SpongeBob fucking cat.
All right, I'll give you this, Onin. Give me a persuasion check. DC.
5.
I'm calling this DC 17. But I'll let you roll with advantage.
Not 20 of the day. Not 20 of the day.
If
First
you
rolling.
get this, you will earn another sidekick into your party.
Yes.
And Dave's gonna pay for the portrait again.
Jesus Christ. It's true though. It's true. I will have to pay for a portrait if it's gonna be a staple character.
Also, sheesh, look how thick she is.
Like
Technically, Plum's already on it though.
Damn, girl.
Alright.
Can I see them titties though?
Shit.
Deep down, deep down, the whole party is like, please be a 17. Dave's wallet, please be a 16.
Dave's wallet.
Alright, first roll is an 18.
Let's fucking go.
I can already hear the wallet. Whoa.
Oh no.
Alright, what? I wonder what's the second roll gonna be because it's with advantage. Oh, dude, I got a nat 20. I got a nat 20.
Dave is like thinking of his expenses. Shit.
Now I want to look at his face.
It's fine.
Looks at
it's fine.
Maya.
No,
Opens
it's fine.
Maya
I'm editing with his videos without payment, so it's a break even.
I guess so.
More like a broke even.
Broke even. Fine. You see her think about it for a while, and she says she offers her hand. She says, "The name's Keel."
Oh,
To be a
I
clear
see what you
reference.
did there. It's cute. Nice. I shake her hand. The name is Regedge.
Ah, interesting name. So what are we supposed to do again?
We're gonna hunt down big bad guys.
Ah, right. Okay, sure. Cool.
Oh, if I were you, I would also suggest bringing every. Oh, wait, how about we modify this boat?
Ooh, you sure you want me to
Oh,
modify that?
Have her
I
make an ender
mean,
chest. Have her make an ender chest.
I mean, it's basically already functional. The only thing that's not functional is being able to change the activation words.
Make
Are
her
you
make an
sure?
ender chest.
Are you sure you want me to tinker on that even more?
Um,
It
Do
wasn't
you have
even supposed to.
anything
It wasn't
that-
even supposed to be a boat.
Oh,
I look at her in amazement and confusion. What was this supposed to be then?
It's been such a long time. I don't even remember anymore.
a folding penis.
A mushroom.
A mushroom.
Do you
Also-
have any prototypes of this?
What's a prototype?
So you're
That's-
telling me this is the first, the only thing you've made.
Yeah.
This
Is
is
there
the
any?
first.
Is there any other way to make new things?
So we've been writing on a prototype. Oh my god.
Not even a
Do you-
prototype. That's the first draft.
We've been writing in a possible death trap.
Yeah.
Nice.
Why do you think I never sold it? Why do you think you don't
I like
see that? Why do you think you don't see that more often in these parts?
Well, now you're one of us now. You're one of the La Tragedias.
Ah, that's a very reassuring name.
Oh, don't
What is
worry.
breathing into the mic.
Tragedies.
We almost killed one of our own a while ago, but you'll understand why. Now, come on, let's go meet the others.
Make her make an ender chest.
As you guys, you know what? An ender chest in this world, the equivalent would be a bag of holding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You guys,
Holding is
you know,
nice.
after visiting the spirit houses, Anulani, Lilith, Pepe Yeager, and Richie Sombrano all make their way back to the village proper, where they meet up with Ragesh and their latest sidekick, Keel.
Look how thick she is.
Everybody, Meet Keel, meet everybody. That dude over there, don't start up a conversation with him. As I point
Oh.
towards Pepe Yeager, just don't. The
Uh,
moment he starts
Pep,
talking, the
Pepe
moment
Yeager. Pepe Yeager is banging the gag. You don't have to be so mean, pere. I still have to teach you, even though you're that mean to me, pere. I'll still teach you the last two tenets of being a paladin, pere. So you can be broskies for life.
You know what? I wanna know why Pepe Vega talks like that. I'm gonna. I'm
I walk up to the girl and I was like, oh god.
She
Now I'm gonna try to sleep her with her. Thank you.
you walk there, you say Awuga, and she says, "Oh hi, oh my, hi."
Hi. You know that smolder that Eugene made in
Ah,
Funny
yeah,
Tangled?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did that.
She's
Nice.
oh
I
my, hi, hi.
I look at amazement. I was the one who got. You know what? Screw this. All right, Pepe. Let's get this whole paladin thing sorted out. I guess supposed to be my exploding friend, but no, Awuga.
And then I extend my arm out. I'm Lilith, by the way.
Hi Lilith, I'm Kyo. It's very nice to meet you.
That's
and
a
then she
nice name,
and
huh?
she tucks her head behind her ear.
Oh, that is
That's
such
quite a
an
nice
Amy
name, huh?
Santiago thing to do.
Lilith is now bisexual, by the way.
It's canon now.
It's kinda now.
All right.
uh,
I
Pepe
I
Yeager
look
says,
I look in disbelief.
so pere,
That's
like I
the
said.
last female.
Sorry, go ahead, go ahead,
Yes.
go ahead.
That's the last female I'm inviting to the party, I guess.
Um, uh,
You're a child.
Pepe says, so anyway, pere, like I said, the first tenet, no greater life than a life lived free. So you always have to follow your passion and always follow what you believe in. That's why I
Nice.
really appreciated when you jumped out of the boat, diba? And you looked so much you look like you had so much fun, and I really looked like you were living the life of life lived free, pare. The second tenet, trust the skies and the waters and the trees, pare. Be connected with nature, gaggy. You know, because they are very natural. The paladins that we tend to trust and listen to the whatever is all everything that's around us, right? So you really need to trust your instincts, pere. You get it, ba, broski? You get it, ba?
I look with a pained face. Yes, I do.
Dang, gag. I knew you'd get it so quickly. That oh, don't worry. That's still the Or's divorce after the main event for the main course.
Or
That's
divorce.
I internally screaming Regej is
I. By the way, pair.
oh,
In case you didn't know, Or's divorce is kind of like an appetizer before the main meal. So now, just to let you know, pair, yeah, so that you can follow along.
oh yeah, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot you're a human.
Oh
Oh,
god.
he is? Wait, he
Yeah,
is?
he's human. He's a human.
Oh, the motherfucker's vulnerable. Fuck.
No, that's not the takeaway here.
That's the takeaway here. He's a liability.
I look at I look at Pepe with that realization. Have you ever heard of the Power Rangers before?
I've heard about rangers that had so many powers. Does that count, Pere?
I'll take it. All
Oh
right,
my god, he's dumb
you're
too.
you're you're more bearable now. Think Magic Sky entity.
So anyway, Perry, the third tenet of the open sea. You ready for this, broski?
I
I'm
can't
like
take it seriously with a
I'm like
broski.
I like I stop I stop Pepe. I'm like and I gently cover Anolani's ears. You can keep going.
The third tenet of the open sea is to adapt like water. The waters of the ocean can shift around any obstacle, parents. Ang galing, no? Or become an impassable force.
Impassable pores.
They can
Impassable force.
They can carve around and reveal the secrets of the past, or swallow the truth and hide it forever. Gaggy Perry, before I was a paladin, before I made an oath here in Timanduk, I was swallowed by the waters, Perry. It was not a pleasant experience. I can tell you that for
So,
sure.
so technically, you got what happened earlier reminded you of that time.
Very much, Perry. I thought I was finally gonna die.
Why did he say finally?
You wanted it all along.
Hindi, pare. Kasi, diba, the first few tenants, keep, like, go with the flow lang, diba? If it's my time, it's my time, you know?
Oh my god, that reminds
How are
me
you
so much
so
of my dad.
Deep inside, Pepe Yeager is secretly suicidal.
He's secretly depressed.
If it's my time, it's my time,
I-
pare.
I place my hand on Pepe's shoulder. I'm like, if you ever need a friend, I'll be here for you.
Hey!
Broski.
Dang it, Gaggy, that's the first time you ever called me broski. I am in tears, pare.
I look back at Anulani crying.
But anyway, pare, to embrace the fluidity of water is to be ready for any challenge. That's why I was ready to die a couple of days ago.
Oh god. What do you mean a couple of go?
Wait, that was a couple of days ago?
Oh no, that was yesterday pala, no?
Oh god.
So,
Oh
sometimes
my
it's
God.
hard to keep track. Sometimes these days feel like weeks naman eh, so.
He's actually depressed.
Yeah,
He's
There,
actually depressed.
there was one time, pare, I thought I was having a heart attack. Yun pala, I was just having heartburn because I ate too much hot dog.
putang ina mo.
The fuck is a hot dog?
Oh, you don't know what hot dogs are, pare? I can explain it to you if you want to.
I'm a foreigner. I know what hot dogs are. I forgot.
Anyway, pare,
Wait.
the fourth tenet of the... sorry, do you have a question ba, pare?
I,
Are
when
you
you,
suicidal?
I'm like, have you ever experienced any other kind of pain?
The pain... what kind of pain are we talking about, pare? Because I've been financially broken, hurt for a long time.
Oh my god.
I'm like, he's a
Yo,
homeless
this is
fella.
not you.
I'm projecting myself as Pepe Yeager.
Oh no, I'm like, I look at him with earnest. I look back at Anulani. He's a homeless man.
Oh no.
What kind of hurt are you
I'm like,
talking about ba?
emotional?
Oh, I've never been heartbroken, Perry. I've never had time for romance, eh. I've always been about the people. I've always been about serving the community. Dang it,
Shit.
Gaggy. That's a quotable quote, no?
Uh-oh.
I look at Keel, write that down.
You see her furiously writing it down. I don't know what this is about, but okay.
Sorry.
Also, she.
Nice. I love
I
it.
just-
That's nice. That's great.
All right, what's the next tenet?
The last tenet of the open sea. Explore the uncharted. The world is filled with much mystery, Kagi. Through the pursuit of these enigmatic ends, one can both uncover those who hide their dark deeds in shadow to be judged, and find the path to become something great.
The fuck is this motherfucker talking about?
I look at him, tears in my eyes. I have misjudged you. I reach out my hand.
That's okay, parent. That's great. You're already exhibiting all of the tenets of the open waters, because you had no
Mm,
idea where I was going with these tenets, where I was going with these conversations, and yet you were still open to the conversation, Gaggy. You're already going
no,
after
shut
the
up. No, no, no.
uncharted.
Shake on it. Just shake on it. Just shake on it.
so
We
anyway,
are now
so anyway,
we are
pare,
now the
if you
broskies of La Tragedia.
No.
You see,
Bro,
you see him shed a single drop of tear. It's like I have a broski that I can call my own. I've been so lonely, pere.
I'm so I'm
I
just
I remind him.
Hello,
I look
darkness,
at him again.
my old
Remember,
friend.
we are broskies of La Tragedia.
Fuck.
God damn it! You know what? Where's Pepe Yeager's sheet? From 10? No, 10 out of 19. No, that's 11 out of 19 now. He's loyal. He's more. The Pepe Yeager is now more loyal to the La Tragedias.
Well, that's
Yeah.
It is now more difficult to get rid of him.
thanks, Onin.
I look back at Anolani,
Don't mind
Richie,
me, I'm
Lilith,
cooking
and
chicken.
Keel.
Hmm.
I smile at them. Thumbs up.
I'm just
Ri-
shaking my head.
Richie just says, that poor child.
That poor child.
Alright.
Alright.
And then I say, yay, I guess.
So what do you guys are up to now? What do you guys plan to do?
Can we go to the tree now?
Richie says, if everyone's ready to head towards the Balete tree.
We're ready. I think we are.
Alright. So nobody so I guess there's no need for us to visit the Datu, I guess. So
It's about diplomacy.
Oh wait. How about me, Pepe, and Richie go to the tattoo, and the girls have their own girls' day out to the balete tree,
I'm
and
gonna be
then we
left
can
alone
meet.
with a bunch of lesbians.
Wait, no.
They were roommates.
oh no. As soon as Richie mentioned the Datu, you hear Kiel say, you guys don't even bother. The new Datu isn't as helpful as the last one. Trust me. We don't need his help.
I mean, that's coming
I
from
trust her.
local, so.
I trust her. I trust her. And then I smirked at her.
Oh my lord.
You know what? Give me a second, Dave. Can I go to the bathroom?
Yeah, sure.
I raise my hand. Teacher, can I go to the bathroom?
Alright,
Okay.
go for it.
Wait, Ragesh just looks at Anolani. You know what? Just there's a river over there and some bushes. Just do your thing.
Okay.
Alright.
She's
Wow.
actually going to the bathroom in real life.
Now, in all actuality, I do need to pee. Hold
Yeah,
on.
go.
Yeah.
So anyway, as that's as while Kiel and Lilith are flirting? Question mark. Regej, you see Richie. You can give me an insight check, if you'd like.
I will insight check.
Yep.
All right. Insight.
What's happening?
That was quick.
15.
15.
It wasn't actually a P, it's a part.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
With 15, you look at Richie. He is looking at Kiel. And he's looking at her in a certain way. With the 15, you can tell that he's looking at her with a look of annoyance and
Hey,
disappointment.
yo? Hey, yo? Is
I
it because
I
I'm
s- I
flirting with her?
I carefully slide next to Richie. I can't help but notice, but you kinda look annoyed as our explosives expert. Would
To
is
be
there anything you wanna share?
to
With
be
the class?
fair, I am annoyed by the whole lot of you.
Sheesh, no chill.
I I make a visual heart crack. It's
The
okay.
I'm
I tend to
fine.
be annoying.
people of
I'm
Nadas,
fine.
I believe I've mentioned it before that the people of Nadasaloy used to go to war with Kailahon, our sister neighborhood, our sister settlement.
I
Not
know.
not
Oh.
not everyone was in agreement or was in favor of the war. That's why Datu Kasunod, the son of the previous Datu, uh, took over along with his supporters. Um, that is why there is peace between Kailohon and Nadasaloy. That's why Nadasaloy is now the main export and the
Sorry.
main source of resources and materials that can only be found here in the forests. But as most things with politics, not everyone. It's The public opinion is divided. Even after Datu Apolaki's reign, uh, people are not satisfied with the peace. They're not satisfied with how it was resolved. And Turns out our newest member to this team is one of those supporters of the
Oh
war.
no, she's a DDS. Shit. I'll
What?
speak with her nonetheless.
Wait, what did she say? What? Wait, what? She is she? What?
Look, thick is thick, okay?
I mean, look at her. Mmm.
Uh,
Mommy.
so that's what Richie said, Ragesh.
She's a
I
DDS. I can change her.
God, that's the quote of the
I
day.
I look at Richie. I look. Do you still wanna go meet the Datu or no?
I mean, she said that it doesn't really matter.
That's entirely up to you. I'm only here to accompany the party. Um, so if you are, the call is yours. The call is the team's to make.
I suggest that since the only ones who need to be by the Balete tree are Anolani and Lilith, we could meet. They could go there first with Keel being the guide, while the three of us can go meet the Datu just to have a proper introduction and some formality so that we don't just run around their village accidentally doing what we do best.
I don't
Destroy
think
everything.
I don't think Kilo would be a very good guy than Richie.
I look
Keel says, I may be a local in these parts, Ragesh, but I've never really gone farther than my workshop. This is the first
all
time.
right.
This is the first time in months that I've seen daylight.
What in the
Oh,
quarantine?
I look at Keel. You need to touch some grass.
Is there COVID?
So she says, I know the general direction of the Balete tree. I think it's a tourist spot. You know, I haven't really actually been there yet, but I know the direction where it is.
Can we
Okay.
just take Richie with us, please? I beg you.
Can you
Sure.
direct me into your pants, though?
Huh?
You say that. Kiel says, "Oh my, oh."
I I look at Richie. I look at Richie. With those two flirting, it's best that you go with them, and me and my broski Pepe will go meet the Datu.
Me and my bros. Hey, broski.
Don't worry about it, Pare. The broskis will take care of the diplomacy and all that. Don't worry about it.
Also, sheesh, I'm
Yep.
done coloring her.
Nice. It's good. Looks great. Looks great. Um.
Damn, she's sick.
um.
I
So yeah.
totally tapped that.
Oh God.
So yeah. If you guys are already in an agreement with the way that you're gonna split the party,
Raging lesbian vibe.
Regesh and Pepe Yeager split off from the group to meet with the Datu. Lilith, Anulani, Richie, and Kiel all head towards the forest, uh, uh, towards the balete tree. We're gonna
Can she
start.
crush me with her thighs?
That's a good question. You don't know that yet.
Ah!
I will.
God. So, Ragesh, we're gonna start with your party first. You make it to the Datu's home. It's kind of like the same office. It's built very similar
All
to
right.
Dato Habalo's office back in Kailahan. And you see. You can give me a perception check or investigation check if you'd like.
All right. Let's go. Investigation 10.
10. You notice that there are a bunch of empty spaces on the wall. You could tell that something used to be there, but you can't really tell anymore. You couldn't tell what it was supposed to be. Maybe somebody just forgot to decorate the walls or something. You also see a very organized office. Very contrast to the office in Kailahon, where everyone was very frantic. Everyone is running around. That there was clutter everywhere.
Mm.
Here is very calm, very professional. There are still other Baleta elves working around. You see a bunch of gold gnomes writing something down on records, on books, and not really books, but like on bamboo scrolls and stone tablets. And you see them all organized. You see them all.
Mom, can
Uh,
you zoom out? Sorry.
Hmm?
Can you zoom it out?
Oh, okay. I'm still
Yeah.
not done though.
Okay, go.
and then you see the Datu in wearing a red bandana over his head. It looks like more like a crown headwear. You see him checking documents, checking scrolls, whispering to his whispering to an assistant, sitting down on in front of his table. As you guys walk in, Pepe Yeager's armor announces your entrance with this loud clanging of his armor. Everyone in the room immediately turns to you guys.
Ano yun?
I We have got to fix your armor clanking soon,
It's
Pepe.
roasting.
But what I think is that it's just because it's heavy armor. That's why I can't really be that quiet. Maybe if we can find some casual armor, pare, maybe that'll be for the best. But maybe next time naman.
All right. Agreed. We can do that. I immediately is the Datu here? Can we speak with the Datu?
You see that the Datu stands up from his chair and he says, "How can I help?"
Is he hot?
Well, we
Is he hot?
He is fit.
Ooh, he's a
Tito
dog.
Abel Fate. Tito.
Not Tito Abel fit. It's more like four
Is he a
stage.
Dilf? Is he like Ian Veneracion Dilf material?
Let's say that he has the same build as Goyo from the movie.
Mm.
Also, like Alex, look, it's finished. She has scars from experiments, but yeah.
He's a Dilf. I should have gone.
So he says, "How can I help?"
Well, we're just here to announce our arrival since we have come from Kailahon.
Ah, well then, welcome. I hope your journey was safe, and I hope that you came here without any trouble.
Actually, we were almost attacked by a giant monkey.
It's the Amamonga again, isn't it?
Yep.
Okay, all right. We're gonna have to send out more Timawa to hunt that thing down. We might have to hire a bunch of more adventurers to help us. Do we have the budget for that? You see that the assistant kind of like whispers a couple of things to him. Says, "I'm very sorry for the inconvenience there. Um, but hopefully no one got hurt."
Well, nobody got hurt. We managed to escape, but eh, would there be a reward if we were to slay some of the Amamongas?
Amogus?
Amogu?
The Amamongo, yes.
Amamongo.
Yeah,
Amogus.
yes, of course. We would like to appreciate, show our appreciation to anyone who's able to get rid of that menace.
Wait, so are you telling me there's just one of them?
As far as we know, yes.
Do you know where they're usually located?
We were able to locate one of his previous caves. We're not sure if we'll be able to find the next cave where it is because it changes places every now and then.
Oh, he looks like Bigfoot.
Would it
And
would it be
Amamong.
alright if me and my companion here were to hunt for it?
Pepe Yeager says, Kagi Perry, you remember what Richie said? It usually takes about 70 mawa to fight against that thing.
Yeah, but you know, we have what you may say special armor. I look at the sky winking. Wink wink.
Oh. Special armor.
What do you mean, the sky?
If you're talking about plot
Not
armor, if you're talking about plot armor, you do not. I am very much willing to kill you if it comes to that. I will have no regrets. You'll have it coming. You'll have it
Ah.
coming.
Ah.
He'll finally have his revenge.
After all these years.
After all
Yes.
these years.
Oh, are
The
you talking about the DM?
yeah, about the plot armor. The Datu says, I would not recommend going after it with just the two of you. But if you're able
What if
to,
we join one of your parties?
that would actually be helpful.
Well,
I'll see what I'll see what we can do, how we can manage or arrange that once they come back from their latest trip. Would you do you have a place to stay in the village yet?
we have this folding boat.
He as soon as you bring it up, everyone in the room just collectively just takes a step back. It
I
says,
haven't even said anything.
You don't have to say anything. We know exactly what that is. That is something from Kiel, isn't it?
Oh no.
Has she done anything worse than this?
Yes.
Oh no.
Well, you don't need to panic because we are taking her away with us on our journey. She
Ah,
will be away from the village for an indefinite amount of time.
the room collectively says, Oh, thank God. All right. Whew.
Do
Finally, I
we
can.
get a reward for that?
You see an umalagad walk up to you. It says, there is no official reward, but take this. He gives you like 10 copper pieces.
Thank you.
I'm like, damn, she's only worth 10 copper pieces?
That's all I can
Why you
afford.
all...
That's all I can afford. Like I said, there is no official reward.
Get.
None of you should be sighing in relief right now. 10 copper pieces, damn. Alright, I guess. And anyway, we're there. Keel and four of our other companions, three of our other companions, I mean, are currently at the balete tree.
They're at the baleta tree.
They're going to the balete tree with Keel. Oh my God. The reactions on their faces.
Do we have any spare timawa that can go for a search party? Are we stretched too thin with the Momongo? What's the deal? So you're telling me that there isn't a timawa from Nadasaloy that is guiding them.
I
Nope.
mean, we have a man named Richie. Does he count?
Richie Zambrano?
Yep.
Okay, that kind of alleviates some of my worries. You see, no one is allowed to go to the Belete tree right now. We're currently taking care of a issue.
What issue? Oh, let me guess. Crab monsters.
Crab monsters. Where did you get that?
Thanks.
Ah, so close. Ugly sorcerers with crab monsters.
No.
Giant water dragons.
Are you talking about the incident from in Kailan, like a couple of days ago?
Wait.
Yep. Yep. We were there. Well, technically me and not my broski over here. Oh, I said it again.
The doctor says, we don't know anything about the incident in Kailahon. But the issue the issue that we have with the Balete tree right now is that it's currently being guarded by a spirit. I don't what did they say it was? It was a tigbalan.
Oh.
A what?
A tigbalan. It's a trickster spirit. It's been keeping people from entering from reaching the Balete tree. We had to send search parties out to because a bunch of people were lost for weeks on end.
I think I know what this reference is to.
Is it a reference to anything? What are you talking about?
Oh,
Out of character.
excuse me, but this sounds like what the humans call a tikbalang.
Oh no, a tick balang is not the problem. If it was just a tick balang, it would have been just easy. But this is a tick balan. It's a
So,
kind of a different creature. It's not a tick balang. It's not a tick balang.
so what does it should we be worried for our companions or no?
I would suggest that you look for your companions before they enter the forest.
But what if we want to like find the monkey?
Amogus.
The Amomongo. If you want, there's plenty of
Yep.
time. It's if you want to look for the Amomongo. Like I said, we're still waiting for the other hunting party to come back. Might be by the end of the day. I suggest that you take the safety of your friends as a priority, and we'll send someone to look for you by the end of the day.
Oh, before I go, do you have any spare swords in here
No,
or anywhere else?
No.
I've been using a fishing rod this entire time.
How have you survived this long?
That's the thing.
We don't know.
I'm a fisherman.
Well, you can walk around. You can see if you can find anyone selling their weapons, selling anything that they could that you could use. We don't hand out our personal armory over to visitors. So
Ah, I see.
so
Oh, well, before we go, would it be okay to get your autograph on this piece of paper?
what's the piece of
I'm
paper?
collecting. No, it's just a piece of paper. Nothing really. It's just a piece of paper.
Sorry. By the
You
way,
see, I'm collecting.
by the way, sorry. Paper does not exist on this island. It's just bamboo scrolls, parchment.
All right, bamboo scroll. I just want your signature on this bamboo scroll because I'm trying to collect every Datu signature that we have helped so far. I forgot to get the one from Kailahon, so I'm starting here in Nadasaloy.
We can just go back there.
Um, I'll sign it once you've taken care of the Amomongo.
Damn it! It's supposed to be a free coupon for later, but okay.
The data.
Eh!
So anyway, the data says. Anyway, like I said, you're gonna have to look for your friends before they enter the forest. Otherwise, if you can't find them, let us know and we'll try to help you look for them.
All right, Pepe.
Right.
Let's go to our friends.
Meanwhile, inside the forest, Lilith, Analani, Kill, and Richie have made their way inside the forest. Let's see here. Is there anything that you guys want to do or anything guys you want to say before anything happens?
Can you crush me with your thighs?
Give. Is that a legitimate question or is that
Yeah.
okay?
Oh my god. Anyways.
The Kiel says, "Well, I don't know. I don't think I would want to.
You wanna try?
Hmm. Give me a persuasion check.
No.
I'm gonna say DC. What's an appropriate DC for this? Jesus Christ. DC. I'm gonna say 13. DC 13.
Persuasion?
Persuasion.
Okay.
What'd you get?
17 plus 8.
God damn it. Keel looks at Richie. Richie's not looks like he's not paying attention. He's just leading the way. What is Anolani doing at this moment?
I'm just like crying my eyes out.
Are you paying attention to the conversation?
No, I'm joking. I'm just like spacing out. I'm like, oh, butterfly.
Keel says, maybe later.
Nice.
Okay, let's see here. I need Anolani, Lilith, and Lilith to make a survival check. And I'm gonna roll.
Survival?
Yeah, survival check. I'm gonna roll for Richie and for
Or
Kiel.
survival?
I think it's intelligence.
Survival.
The ability should be alphabetical in
16.
Wait.
Also, I hate.
14.
You know the stereotype where I know that not every konyo looks like fuckboy ako, lip bites, pero like, like to be
wisdom.
honest,
Okay.
be honest, but yeah.
Haha, even nope. What did Alana get?
16.
Lilith.
14.
Um, you guys enter the forest, and you're able to navigate through the winding path of the forest. You see large trees in all direction. You see a clear path going forward, no twists, no turns. Um, you hear birds singing. You see the path in front of you. Doesn't seem. Anolani, you, however, notice notice the balete tree out on the distance. Uh, you try to measure it with your thumb to see how close, how far you are, so you'll be able to tell if you're getting close to it or not. You can see that the balete tree is almost as large as your thumb. Um,
Wait, what?
Yeah, like from this distance, the balete tree looks
Oh,
kind of almost as the same size as Anolani's thumb.
I thought it was legitimately just the size of her
Nah,
thumb.
nah, nah, nah.
I was like, wait, what?
But that's to so that you can measure whether you're getting closer or not. So you're expecting the balete tree to to look bigger as you get closer to it, right? I'm gonna need all of you to roll another set of survival checks.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Mhm.
Oh my god, what is this? Lagging. I've got a 16 plus 5.
Ooh, 21.
I
You guys enter the forest and you see trees all around you in all direction. You see a clear path in front of you. Hear birds singing. Nothing in particular happens. Anolani puts up her thumb to measure the balete tree. You see Anolani, the balete tree from this distance looks like it's the size of your thumb. Lilith, you notice that uh, a lot of these trees look very similar to each other. You also notice that the bird, you're not particularly sure what you can't really see any of the birds that you're hearing, but you're assuming that they're hiding in the tree somewhere. You do notice that the pathway that you're going to doesn't really have any twists or turns, just going forward. I'm gonna need all of you to make another set of survival checks.
Uh,
got a 19.
19. Lilith?
Yeah.
17 plus 5.
22. Um, Alani and Lilith, you see that you've entered the forest. You see trees all around you. You see a very clear path ahead of you. You hear birds singing. Anolani puts up her thumb to measure the distance of the balete tree. You see it's at the size of your thumb, waiting for it to become bigger. Lilith, you can hear the birds, but you cannot see where they are. You're assuming that they're hiding in the forest. Pretty soon, though, Anolani and Lilith, you finally notice that it doesn't seem like the balete tree was getting any closer. You take a look back, and you do not see you cannot you walk you're assuming that you walk into the forest long enough that you could no longer see the point where you started, but you look ahead of you and you cannot see the point of where the path would end. This time I will ask you guys for an arcana check.
Da-na-na-na. This is like a Pokemon battle. Kinda.
18 plus 5.
23.
23.
Yeah, I had a 3.
Lilith, you after some time, you realize that you guys are walking in circles. You have been walking a straight path this whole time, but you have been walking in circles. You're neither going anywhere or have been anywhere. Anulani, you've been so focused on walking towards the balete tree, you you have forgotten why you were headed there in the first place. Richie stops for a moment and says, "Where are we headed again?"
The Balati tree.
Right. Why?
I needed to know more about where I came from.
All right. But you're not a balete elf.
Yeah, but sources are pointing me to different directions.
Ah, right. So we're going where?
To the Baleti tree.
Right. Right. He continues walking. Anulani, is there anything that you want to say?
Miss, why are you red? Why do you have horns? Only people who are from the Ashen Fields have horns.
Wait, is she talking to me?
Yep.
I'm a tiefling, apparently.
But tieflings don't look red.
I'm a different kind of tiefling. I'm not from this part, remember?
Who are you?
Wait! There we go! Oh no!
That's where we're gonna end today's session. We're
What the fuck? What the hell, Dave? What edition was that?
That's where we're gonna find out next
And
week. Hmm?
just as I was getting my second ice cream too. Damn.
That's
Dave, what the fuck?
yeah.
Did you message Plum about it?
No, I didn't.
What?
I didn't intend Plum. I didn't intend Anulani to forget who you are. But that's even better. That's even better.
God damn it, Plum, what the hell?
All right, but that's where we're gonna end today's session. That's where we're gonna end the session for this week.
I'm the only same person here.
It's gonna be so much fun next week. Oh God.
Oh no, I fall
Oh
asleep.
God.
I'm
Me,
gonna-
me and me and the me and Pepe will just be like, oh no, what's happening? Why is everyone killing each other?
That's where we're gonna end today's session, though. We'll pick this up next week on episode 9 of Kilala. But for
Dave, what the hell?